Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently read Megyn Kelly's Settle for More, and this was written in 2016, and I'm actually going to read from the leaflet because when I ramble on, it just, I think I lose a lot of my subscribers, even though a lot of you have been with me through my ramblings. In the 3 years since her show, The Kelly File, premiered on the Fox News Channel, Megyn Kelly has cemented her reputation as one of the most respected, hardest-hitting journalists in America. Tracking issues from both sides of the aisle, live on primetime 5 nights a week, Megyn has embraced difficult questions and pressed for real answers, redefining the face of news for her more than 2 million regular viewers. And I like her quite a bit. She's a tough cookie, and she reveals that throughout her throughout her memoir and her autobiography. Or I should just say, yeah, autobiography is correct. Now, in her debut book, Megyn goes behind the scenes of her stories and storms that landed her in the anchor chair of the most successful news broadcast in cable news. Having grown up in a family whose values rejected the trophies for everyone mentality, Megyn traces the experience that shaped her professional ascent, from her father's sudden tragic death while she was still in high school to the events that propelled her rise in journalism. And that left a really huge gap in her development, and it was very, very challenging. Speaking candidly about her decision to settle for more, a motto that she credits as having dramatically transformed her life at home and work, Megyn discusses how she abandoned a thriving legal career to follow her dream in the news business. She was writing in her journal. She describes this so very well. She just finds herself at this crisis and just questioning herself constantly and wondering if she chose the right path, because she was happily married at the time, and she found herself completely lost. She's just kind of in limbo. So she decided to do something entirely different from what she had set out to do from the beginning. And of course, she meets somebody else along the way that changes her life completely, and it's so inspirational, I think. And, of course, there was the feud with Donald Trump, lest we forget about that. And it's the first Republican debate, how she managed to persevere throughout that. There were people that gave her so much flack for saying the things that she did about Mr. Trump, and I thought, oh, brother. Ugh. Just the things that he said were completely terrible. But on the other hand, she said this was completely off record. He said that he was proud of her for being so stalwart and being so bold and courageous and having stood up to him. I thought, oh my goodness, and they actually embraced each other, and I thought that was very, very strange. He didn't do this on camera or anything. It was just something that he did, because before they were actually good friends, and when the election came, things changed. Of course, politics is like that. Politics is a cruel bitch sometimes. Pardon my French. But the book was really magnificently written. You feel her triumphs, her trials, the tribulations, the ups and the downs, the emotional roller coaster that she went through, and you only wish her the best, and you really feel for her kids too, going through all of the different school shootings and her having to explain to them. She was raising them the best way as she can, and one of her children excuse me, came up to her and asked her, "What's hate, Mama?" And she didn't really know how to respond to that. It was something that completely just stumped her, and as I can't even imagine. I've never had kids, so that would be a very difficult question to answer, and wondering how to tread lightly on the subject and get them to understand that hate's never the right response to anything. And it seems like her children are very, very well-rounded, and she's a very forthright individual, and she is very egalitarian and human in the way that she approaches things. And I don't know what else to say other than it was a beautifully written book, and I loved every minute of it. And if you're like me and you want to be inspired by somebody who made it through and met her dream, and even though she faced some of the most unbelievable, uncanny odds and adversity after adversity, then this is definitely the book for you, because you will feel so inspired and empowered after you've read it. Live long, prosper. Ciao, tutti.